a flip through and a review of MasterBooks Intro to Economics, Money History, and Fiscal Faith. Now, this says 10th through 12th grade. However, I have used it in 9th grade, and that is totally fine. I really don't know why they say 10th through 12th grade. This curriculum is designed for a year, only 2 days a week. However, I have used it both times. I've used it in one semester, 3 days a week, actually. And that has worked out perfect. So just an idea if you want to do that. Now, I will say that I really, really love half of this curriculum and really, really hate half of this curriculum. So let me explain. Okay, so first of all, we have like all MasterBooks do, kind of like this summary sheet, a course description, and then the suggested daily schedule. I honestly don't love this schedule, and I'm going to just tell you how I do it. But if you want the schedule, you can utilize the schedule all you want, but I'm just going to show you how I used it. Now, MoneyWise is a DVD, and this is the part of the curriculum that I absolutely love. This first half of the Intro to Economics curriculum, I think every high schooler should do. I think every adult should do. It is fantastic. It's biblical principles of work and finances, and that's exactly what it is. It is teaching these, teenagers who will be young adults very soon, the importance of work, the importance of tithing, working for God, the biblical way to handle money. I love it. So how it works is there are like 13 different sessions, and we did one session a day basically, for 13 days. But again, that was like 3 days a week. And then there's a couple projects that they're going to want some time on, and there's a couple quizzes. So think about like basically a quarter is going to be MoneyWise. And then I'll talk about Bankruptcy of Our Nation in a second, but basically a quarter of MoneyWise and then a quarter of Bankruptcy of Our Nation, if you choose to do that. Spoiler alert, I do not, and I'll tell you in a minute why. So basically it gives you this first worksheet, which is reading, and then it says to start the DVD session. I have actually always done it the opposite way, where we've watched the DVD and then read this page, but you can do it whichever way, of course, that you like. Now, here's the actual worksheet that the kids are doing, and I encourage the kids to do this while they're watching the video, to try to find the answers while they're watching the video, because all the answers are in the video. So do this worksheet while they're watching the video so they don't have to try to remember. There are also discussion questions for every video. If you're doing this in a class or co-op situation, that would be great. Otherwise, you can just do them with your child. And then there's always summary statements, show support, and then like Bible verses, scripture to savor. And that is in every lesson. So it kind of follows the same format. Here is the next lesson, session 2. Here's the part to read. And then it says start the DVD session. Again, we do it backwards. We do the DVD and then the reading, and working on the worksheet while they are watching the DVD. And then there's the discussion questions, study the summary statement, show support, and scripture to savor. So that is literally how all of them go. There are 2 different projects in here, and let's see if I can get to one. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So the first project is making a plan of how they're going to save money and how they're going to earn money to do that. And then the second project is at the very end of MoneyWise. So I'm going to get there. And in this project, they are going to make a budget. Almost there. Here we go. You're going to create a budget and study the stock market in this second project. So you want to give them a couple days to work on these projects. And then we get to Bankruptcy of Our Nation, which I will show you. And then at the very end, you'll see like the quizzes and stuff. Now, Bankruptcy of Our Nation is a book, and there are worksheets to go along with the book. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is the most boring book I've ever read in my life. It is so boring. Literally, the first time that I used this curriculum, we got about halfway through the book, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I hate this book. And I like to read, and I like books. So for me to put down a book, it was just so boring. I couldn't handle it. So what I did instead to make up half a credit of economics, we did the MoneyWise, and then we did Compass Classroom, um, which I have a video on that. We did their economics, and we put MoneyWise and Compass Classroom together for our economics credit, and that's what again I did this year. I just didn't even bother with Bankruptcy of Our Nation because I think it is the most boring thing on earth. So maybe you'll love it, but I think this curriculum is gold for the MoneyWise. Even if you don't do the curriculum, even if you honestly just buy the DVD and watch the DVD as a supplement to your economics economics curriculum, that is great. But the Compass Classroom Economics is also fantastic, and it's also video based. So it's also both of these I think are good for students with learning disabilities too, in case you have a student with a learning disability, because they are video based, and they're just more engaging that way. And then you get to the answer keys. Of course, you need those. And for Bankruptcy or Nation, if you choose to do that. And oh, there I skipped over there's the quizzes, and where did I? Oh, those were in the curriculum. Okay. Here is the final test, but in order to do the final test, you need to have done both sections. And so since we didn't do the final test. And then here's the test for Bankruptcy of Our Nation, and then here's the test for MoneyWise, and quiz 2 for Bankruptcy of Our Nation, and quiz 1 Bankruptcy of Our Nation, quiz 2 for MoneyWise, and quiz 1 for MoneyWise. So if you're just doing the MoneyWise, you'll want to do the 2 quizzes and the test. If you're doing the whole curriculum, then you'll do the 2 quizzes for MoneyWise, 2 for Bankruptcy of Our Nation, the test for MoneyWise, the test for Bankruptcy of Our Nation, and then the final exam. But again, if you're only using half of it, you won't do all that. So that is the curriculum in a nutshell. Like I said, the layout is very easy to understand and all that. I just think the Bankruptcy of Our Nation book is the most boring thing I've ever laid my eyes upon. So take from that what you will. But and I actually got rid of Bankruptcy of Our Nation, so I don't have it here to show you. But yeah, I just cannot stand that book, but I love MoneyWise. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.